I would literally get bullied for being very, very chubby, and I did deal with bulimia. So someone asked, where's your dad? Your real dad. He rolled down his window, and I swear to you, and he yelled, gay faggots. Oh my god. I'm gonna get like emotional, I hate. Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to today's, I don't even know. So today's video is gonna be a bit more serious. So today I just felt like I wanted to talk to you guys and just like, I just felt like doing like a more personal video. Like, I feel like I am close to you guys, but, I have been hiding a big part of my life with you guys. A lot of stuff in my life I don't tell you guys about, and I get a lot of questions on Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media it be, about these certain things, and I don't answer them. So pretty much, guys, for today's video, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some just personal, serious questions that I've never answered in my life. And I found a bunch of questions that you guys have asked me, and these are all very personal, and a lot of them I have not talked about. I feel like I always come out as like happy and like, you know, joyful, and like I am, because I love my job and I love you guys. I'm so thankful for it. But I do have that darker side in my life that I don't really express to you guys, so I feel like that's why today I'm doing this video. So before I do start answering the questions though, guys, if y'all want to hit the bell, subscribe, and comment down below the notification squad shout out. I will find your comments down below of this video, and I'm gonna follow a bunch of you that do it. So if y'all do all three, I'm gonna follow you. And that's it, and let's get on to this really sad and depressing Q&A. Let's go. Alright, so first things first, I think for this Q&A, I'm gonna need a little drink. So I got a Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, sorry, not sponsored. Oh, she had a lot. Oh my god, she's bubbling up. This is what my diet consists of. Diet Coke. This cup is very ironic because this is like a really sad Q&A, and it says happy on it. Let's get started. Alright, so the first question that I'm going to answer today is some tips if someone's dealing with anxiety. So as a lot of you guys may not know this, I feel like I may have talked about this before, like in my past videos, but I deal with anxiety. I think it was worse when I was a kid, but it recently came back ever since my ex had dumped me. So right now I'm like in a better place and I'm getting anxiety less and less. But like go back like 3 months ago from now, like it was like a nightly thing. Basically people deal with different kinds of anxiety. Mine was just like it would hit me at nighttime, so I would go in bed, you know, and that's when it would hit me, and I would just get so emotional. Literally anything in that moment would like make me cry. Yes, yeah, I've dealt with anxiety a lot, and the way I deal with it, I don't even know, like I'm the worst with this. Like I still need ways to deal with my anxiety. I feel like the way I deal with my anxiety is I literally just watch like I'll literally just watch like funny YouTubers or like funny movies. Shane Dawson has helped me. His videos have helped me with like so much anxiety, especially like when you're already in bed and you're like laying back and you get anxiety like I do. Just watching a funny video definitely lightens up the mood. I feel like with anxiety, with me personally, you just have to like wait it out, which like sucks and like is really hard. So I know it may not seem like I would deal with this, but I deal with a lot of social anxiety. So as y'all already know, like I used to do these tours and social media events, and thing is, I'm comfortable with a crowd when I know someone there, or like I have like a close friend on that tour or at that event. But if I don't know anyone in the crowd and I'm just like in a crowd of like social media people or like whatever it be, I get so much social anxiety. Like it gets so bad. If you guys don't know this, but like on tour stops and just like shows and like events that I've been to that I didn't know anyone, I would literally, not even kidding you guys, I would go in the bathrooms of like the event, just wait it out in there until we had like a meet and greet or I had to go on stage, and I would just stay in the bathroom, like lock myself. It sounds really sad and like depressing, but like right. Now thankfully most of my events or shows that I've been to, I've known someone there, but the very few times where I didn't know anyone, like I literally like would lock myself in the bathroom. Social anxiety, I can't really say how to deal with. I guess just try to be upfront. I don't know, like I'm the worst though. So now this question I get a lot. So if y'all didn't already know, like I'm bisexual. which means I like both genders, so girls and guys. And I get this question all the time, but is, as a bisexual, are you more attracted to boys or girls, or you simply see them as equal? So the last year or so, I've started to experiment more with my sexuality, whether it be dating guys. This is how I explain it to people. So like sexually, I'll be attracted to both girls and guys, but relationship wise, like, so dating, like my marriage life, like how I see me having a family in the future, I definitely see it more with a guy. So I think it's because I still find girls like sexually attractive, and I would definitely kiss one. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. But I don't see myself dating a girl. I think it's because I'm too much of a girl, or I'm the type in the relationship where like I like to be snuggled, like I like to be the one that's cared for. So because of that, I want like a man, you know what I mean? Right. So I feel like I'm more towards the guy side of my bisexuality, but I definitely still am attracted to girls. All right, next question. I love how I'm sipping this like coffee, but it's like Diet Coke. Okay, so while we're on the topic of like boyfriends and stuff, this person asks, how many boyfriends have you had? So now, I don't know why, but like the whole internet thinks I'm like a hoe and has had like 1,000 boyfriends and like changed like in a second. So basically when I uploaded my video with Anthony, like my new boyfriend, a lot of comments were like, oh my god, this guy has like 1,000,000 boyfriends, or like, oh my god, like Nick has had like 20 boyfriends. Just to clarify, I've had 2 boyfriends, including the one I have right now. So I don't know why people think I've had like a bunch of boyfriends, but I've only had 2 my whole life. So yeah, my ex and Anthony. Nick Horton was not my boyfriend. Just to clarify things up if they weren't clarified before, which I have a bunch of times, we never dated. It was a joke. Alright, now going on to a more serious subject. Are you body confident? If you are, can you give tips on how to? So I feel like I've talked about this a lot before, but not to the full extent of what it is. Right, so there's such a deeper side that I haven't really shared with you guys on social media about my body issues. On social media, the way I kind of like show it off is like, oh my god, like I was a fat kid and like now I'm skinny and like fat problems, like, and like it's a really poor way of doing it because it goes way further than that. So when I was a kid, I was a bit fatter, like a lot. Not a bit. I know I joke about it a lot, but it was like a serious problem. Like I would literally get bullied for being very, very chubby, and like most of my childhood. And I did deal with bulimia, which if y'all don't know what bulimia is basically where you'll, oh my god, I'm gonna get like emotional, okay, basically bulimia is when you eat food and then you feel guilty about it, so you'll make yourself throw up. Right. So this bulimia problem didn't even go back to when I was actually fat. It only goes back like 2 years, 2-3 years. It was to the point where like I would literally eat healthy, whatever foods. Like I would just make myself throw up whenever. Then it got to a point where people were telling me it was bad and I stopped doing it, and it went on to I would literally just see a bunch of temptations like cake, whatever, chips, and I would just binge eat like that cake and binge eat the chips and like that, all that, and then make myself throw up after that. Bulimia is a serious problem, and I've never even talked about this, like I barely talk about this problem that I've had with my friends and like my family. So I did deal with that, and I'm not gonna lie, like even like last year I would deal with it. I know a lot of you watching out there deal with bulimia because I used to deal with it too, and I used to watch Shane Dawson's videos where he used to say don't do it, and I would still do it. Just don't. What I do now is if I'll eat something bad and feel guilty about it, I will just go out for a run. It's a lot more healthy. Or a good way to deal with it is just to buy healthy things so that when you do binge eat, you're not binge eating unhealthy things. You're like binge eating healthy food for you. Like, I don't have anyone to look good for except myself. If you don't want to change your body, then good, that's your decision. Like, don't make anyone force you to change it, or like don't let anyone convince you to change it. Like, if you don't want to change it and you think you look great, then stay like that. Like, if you're happy in your body, like, why not? Like, why not stay happy? If you're not happy in your body and you do think you need to lose some weight, what I did was I literally just looked up healthy alternatives. So there's an alternative to every like craving. Like, there's literally healthy fries that I make that are like sweet potato fries. Are so good. They taste just as good as regular fries, but they're so much healthier. Like, look up on YouTube like recipes for like healthy alternatives. Just eating healthier. Like, I literally don't work out because I don't have time to work out. I don't like working out. I hate exercise. What I do is I literally just eat healthy, like healthy alternatives, and you guys can do that too. It's so easy. So if y'all do want to lose weight and you don't feel comfortable in your body, I would suggest to, you know, just look up healthy alternatives. You know, I feel like I didn't answer that question correctly just because I still deal with like body issues. I think it's just something that's gonna stay with you for a while, until you learn to like love yourself really. What was your mom's reaction when you when you were gay? So yeah, so I came out to my parents. Oh my god, my Coke's coming back up. Oh my god, what the heck? Yeah, so I came out to my parents about probably a little over a year ago. Honestly, it wasn't, I'm just gonna be real with you guys because I've never shared this again on YouTube with you guys, but it wasn't the best reaction that I would have hoped for. So basically, I came out as bisexual to my parents. They were just, like, they weren't against it. They were just confused by it. So my parents both grew up in the 80s when it was, you know, like, people were starting to come out as gay, but never bisexual. So they just didn't understand how, and they would tell me this, they would ask me, like, I just don't understand how you can like both genders. So they would say that they understand like in a guy or like in a girl or like in the same gender, like they understood that, but they just didn't really get liking both genders. I think after answering their few questions they did have, like a year later, like now we're totally cool. Like I love my mom to death. Like literally, like I'm such a mommy's boy. Like it's insane. So now she's so supportive of it. Like she doesn't even like. I feel like I could be whatever I want and my mom just wouldn't care. I think they were both just confused by it at first, but now that like it's been like all these months, they like, you know, they're okay with it. If you are coming out to your parents and they don't fully understand it at first, just give them time really. Just show them that you're still, you know, yourself, and they'll love you because you're yourself. It might just take them a couple of months to comprehend the fact that you like multiple genders or just whatever it be. Alright, now this next question I literally get all the time. And a lot of you guys have been wondering about this. So someone asked, where's your dad? Your real dad. I love how you put real dad in parentheses so I couldn't say like Nick Horton. Yeah, so a lot of you guys already know this, but I literally put my mom in like all my videos. I don't have my mom at all. So I think the reason I don't film my dad or don't put him in my videos, so for one, I think it's just the fact that he's French. So basically, if y'all didn't already know, I'm French Canadian. So he grew up French. His English is good, like he can speak good English, but it's not fluent. So I think that's one reason why I don't really bring him in my videos, is because my videos are very English, like American English, and my mom and I speak English very well, so I think because of that we can joke around with each other very easily, which my dad and I can't really do that. I think also a big part, or a reason why I don't put it in my videos is just because, so I am so close to my mom. Like, I'm close to my dad as well, don't get me wrong. Like, my whole childhood, my dad would, and he's just a very hard-working person, which is a very good thing to be. Like, I think I get a lot of my business side from him. Anyways, that being said, so a lot of my childhood, it would just be me and my mom and my sister, because my dad would start work very early in the morning and come home late when I was falling asleep. And I think because of that, you know, I don't put him as much as my videos, which I don't know. So in the comments, if y'all think me and my dad should do a video together, just right now, pause the video, just comment down below, like, I want to see your dad in a video, or do a video with your dad. because y'all have literally never seen my dad. I just realized, but like y'all have never seen him. I think a big part of it is my mom also works, but not nearly as much as he does. So she's mostly free like every day, like after work or whatever. But my dad will go to work till and come back really late at night. So for those reasons, we never really have time to even film, because even on weekends when he is free or not at work, he works at home, or he goes on business trips. So for that reason, he's not home a lot, and we don't get to film a lot. If y'all want me to take time and find time with my dad to film a video, tell me down below and I'll definitely do that. Alright guys, now the last question is the question I've been avoiding the most, I think, even more than that one. And it's just because something recently happened with this question. A story time that I will tell you guys. So basically the question is, do you get looked by people when you are with your boyfriend? I love you, trash. I love you too. So as I said before, I'm from Canada, and in Canada, being gay and just like anything like that is, you know, is very much accepted. So I can just go out with my boyfriend, you know, and everything's fine and no one really like cares. And same thing for England. Like I think England is actually the place that I've been to where they're the most accepting and care the least. So currently my boyfriend and I are in Florida. So now I love Florida, like don't get me wrong, like I love the beach, I love the heat, I love the palm trees, like it's so pretty. It's a very pretty state, but the people in the state, some people anyways. So basically I'm in Southwest Florida right now, and apparently that's like the worst part. I didn't know this until I brought my boyfriend here. Southwest Florida is literally the worst place to be gay. I know the East Coast, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all that coast, Orlando even, is like really accepting of gays. Like Southwest, for some reason, is like, right. Basically, this happened the other day. Me and my boyfriend went to walk on the street, just like, not even like a busy street, just like a regular, like, you know, like street. So I literally, guys, I'm not kidding you when I say this, I literally held his hand for probably 30 seconds. In that 30 seconds of holding his hand in public, there was not really anyone out there. It was just us two. It was like late at night. One car passes by, you know, whatever, said nothing. The second car, out of, you know, like not a lot of cars also pass on this street, have in mind. But in that 30 seconds, out of 2 cars, the second one rolled his window down. This guy was like, I'd say like mid-20s. He rolled down his window and he yelled, "Gay faggots," and zoomed away. I had never dealt with public like homophobia in my life. Even like in New York, I was with my boyfriend and no one cared. But I think since this is a somewhat smaller town with older people and older values, I think for that reason they're, you know, right. Because I've been coming to this part of Florida like my whole childhood since I was like, what, 10? It's just shocking that now like I bring someone that I care about and something like that happened. It sucks that people are still doing that. It's like 2018 and people are still like saying hurtful words to someone they don't agree with. That's just how it is apparently here, and like I had no idea. I just chose to vacation here for some reason. The beach was nice. So honestly, I don't really care. It didn't really affect me that much just because I get hate on YouTube all the time. So to have someone tell me I'm gay, like on a comment or in real life, like, okay, like I'm gay, yes, hi. Alright guys, that's all for the Q&A today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I know it was a bit more of a serious Q&A, but hopefully a lot of your questions got answered. If y'all want me to do a lot more Q&As like this, where they're more personal and I answer more personal questions that I don't typically talk about, give the video a big thumbs up and let me know. And if there's a lot of thumbs up, then I'll do part 2 of this. Also guys, in the comments, again, if y'all want me to do a video with my dad, comment down below you guys want to see that. Again, if y'all want to follow in this video, all you have to do is hit the bell, subscribe, and comment down below the notification squad shout out, and if y'all do all 3, I'm gonna follow you. So my next video will be a lot more fun and exciting. I'm sorry, like Happy Nick is gonna be back. I thought this was needed, and so yeah, I did it. That's it for the video guys. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see you guys after tomorrow with my new video. Alright, bye.